bunch of water. We got a stream ahead of us, don't we? We sure fucking do, y'all. Pulled it right away, so that's a good sign. Now, it showed us a little preview at the beginning. I didn't save, I don't think. So did we watch it again, or I guess we'll see. But this is the Stolen Turnabout. I don't know this one at all. The last one seemed familiar, but I didn't really know what happened. This one, though, I don't know, bro. I really don't. Will we get that preview again? The time is 1 a.m. Oh, we do get to watch it again, okay. Detective, we made it. Whew. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Oh, you said it, pal. It must have been a rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind if I jammed it open? Oh, gave the safe a double check. That's what he said. My fault. My fault. Interesting little detail they're showing us right now. Ah! We've been robbed? Is that what it said? Out front. Guards! Turn on the searchlights. Oh, we've been had. That's what he said. We've been had. Better luck next time, gentlemen. Now, this is the part that I thought was weird. Look at this. Because we've had people do super jump before, okay? Even though super jump turned out not to be real. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I have to go. Oh, I must be leaving now. Same thing. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Salutations. Now, we as Phoenix don't know about this whole next time the moon is full thing, right? But I'm gonna assume they're gonna want to solve the case when the moon is out, so we can get the whoever this is to come out of hiding. I don't have any profiles right now except for Phoenix. Phoenix, right? Age 26. Me. What more can I say? This is my third year as a young but skilled lawyer. Okay. All right, cool. 26 now. It's a year younger than me. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Ranco office. Hey, Nick. Get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me, Art. Ha, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearlie, of course. Hello? It's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Literally. Wait. What are you doing here anyway? Did we get new profiles? We didn't. Okay. I was going to see how old Pearl is now, because she's literally the same. She's going to be a year older, of course. But, like, even Phoenix's profile looks a little bit different, you know? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Treasure exhibition. Oh, the sacred urn when it got broken up. What does that say? I am. Isn't it supposed to be Mia's? This isn't Mia's urn, is it? I forget whose urn it was. Current village, isn't that? That's right. It's our hometown, Pearlie and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want. but you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasure of Current exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up for a extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. We first met 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then, I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character. Hey, who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Fang. But I usually call her Pearls. Okay. She's Mia's cousin, or Maya's cousin. Well, both of their cousins. And the spirit medium in training herself. She's actually pretty good at it, too. I know I'm a bit younger, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Current Village is home of the mysterious Current channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Current School of Channeling's master. You know, it sounds ridiculous, but it's not a joke, or no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's a real thing. Earth to Nick, how long are you going to make two gorgeous women like us wait? Yes, Mr. Nick, I can only wait. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. So, is the exhibit the place that got robbed? Also, this is different. Normally they don't do robberies. It's always like murders. But nobody died this time, I guess. But with no one dead, we might get a lot more witnesses. Try to figure out who this masked character is. Okay. Treasure exhibit poster. A poster for 3 treasures of current exhibit. Okay. I actually wanted to look at the, okay, I just still look at it. Okay, it's the same thing you showed us before. Oh, and we still have the Magatama. So we're still going to be able to, like, break through locks and stuff. Okay. That's still a thing. Is there going to be any other thing we got to do? I wonder. Lord Lee Taylor. The city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit? Huh. I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Oh, it does look nice. Look at this. Treasures of Kieran got their own little section. Okay. Little map of layout of the land. I don't know if I like that. Wow. This is awesome. Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it. Oh! They even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fey Manor storeroom. Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. Why is the basement warehouse in red? See, this just like marking a location? Alright. I guess we should go and say hello. You know what, though? What if the person... Oh, there's something that's supposed to be right here that isn't here. I was going to say, what if the person who's running this place is the one who's stealing everything? What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure. Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Pearly? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'll bet it would really take your breath away. Just over here lying. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge. Only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, Being a spirit medium sounds like a rough life or rough way of life. What is this? I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence. Yep. In that murder case that happened in Curran Village. Yep. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Curran Sacred Writings folding screen. If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? True. Just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it? Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder nobody likes museums. Oh, Mystic Maya, look. I can't believe it. It's really cute. Or it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Curran Village. Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness. Oh, Mystic Maya, it's your house. It says Thay Manor on it. Yikes, you're right. I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Alright, I think we looked at everything in here. I was just kind of curious as to what we could examine, I guess. Just in case, we come back, something's different, which I'm pretty sure something will be. Basement Warehouse. October 11th, Lordy Taylor Basement Warehouse. Yep, this is the basement warehouse, alright. This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time. Be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Right. A monster, you were right. Oh, a monster. Oh, shit. Was not expecting Adrian Andrews, but alright, this is cool. Good evening. It's good to see you again. You? I know you. Nice to see you again too, little miss. Hello? Is she a friend of yours, Nick? How do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you, I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for the treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for the secret arrangements. Security arrangements. Nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. But this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Okay. We can slide. What the hell is this? Alright, why is this sign kind of messed up a little bit? Authorized personnel only. A bunch of paint. Burr? What? Security camera. Fire extinguisher. No open flames. Okay. I'm gonna examine all this stuff. This security camera is trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone who enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. This computer looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. And the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. Some pretty high-tech stuff. No. I guess, I don't know. It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is the Burr. Gucci Man. I got it. Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger. You always trying to eat something, bro. Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. Kinda doubt it. Aha. I've got it. Maybe it said spaghetti. That's not what it said. It's not what it said. Didn't say spaghetti. Why are you talking about food? Oh wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says Burr. There's no way it could have said, or it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Will you stop, bro? Okay, to me, besides spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Dude, she just kept going. That's kind of funny. Mr. Nick, what's this big door over here? Over there. It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. Huh? Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there. Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? Alright. So this whole thing's marked off. Okay. It says organi. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either. Besides, this place is a mess. Yeah, you must feel right at home, huh? Okay. Alright, dude. You have to do me like that. Mystic Maya, take a look at that. Take a look next to the door. That's Mystic Amy, right? Yes, that's the statue of the woman who invented the current channeling technique, Amy Faye. The statue is a loan from one of the training halls on the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. We added this to evidence. What the fuck? Amy Faye's golden statue, a statue of the founder of the current channeling technique, is holding this. What? Alright. I'm finna Google what that says. Because you got me fucked up. Let me see. Okay, it's a type of sword. Alright. Yeah, this is what I want. Let me see. I gotta listen to a video. Oh my god. Shizito. Okay. That's how you say it. Alright, I was just curious. Shizito. We gotta remember that. What's that creepy looking thing it's holding? Don't ask me. How should I know? Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've seen this statue. That thing is the current Shishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Ah, food. I wanted to cut something. Why are you eyeing me for? That's fucked up. You want to cut Nick? Damn. Alright, let's talk to her. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all. Mystic Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily. Please, Maya, don't say anything that'll needle Pearls further. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago, okay? You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really, I was stuck in the dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Oh, that's tough. Sorry, Miss Andrews. It wasn't for us. No, don't worry, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. Whew, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibit like this must be very tiring. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woo! Did you hear that, Pearlie? The finest museums. Yes, I did. That's really wonderful. But this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. Security guards are all very highly trained as well. I haven't seen a single security guard, so what's going on? Is it after hours? What's up? That sounds good, but what is with that face she's making? Oh, look, it's already 8. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually, I've been. I've already made a reservation at a restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together? Oh, I like the sound of that, dine. It sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch. I wonder if that lady with the lunch boxes is going to be there. That'd be kind of cool. Pearlie, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with the kids' dinner? Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me. Shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. Oh no. She's not gonna die, is she? After all she's been through, don't do that to me. October 12th, 10:09 a.m. Right in Cole offices. Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. I'm going to turn on the TV. Got an update for the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was work of the renowned phantom thief, Mas de Masque. I don't see anything that stands out like I could know who this is. What if it was Acro? Wouldn't that be nuts? Or Acro's little brother? That'd be crazy. Mask the Mask. Masque the Mask. Okay. According to a spokesperson, Lordy Taylor recently a threat letter some days ago. Or received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief who only targets rare treasures. Lordy Taylor. Or Lordly Taylor. I keep saying it wrong. Well, Nick, what are we going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing that toilet. Treasure Lordly Taylor. You don't think. Yes, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mas de Masque. Or Mas de Masque. Only or our most valuable treasure, the current sacred urn, was stolen. What? Refresh your memory a little. What's the sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Curran Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster. Same one she showed us before. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul, namely the soul of mystic Amy Faye, the founder of Curran channeling technique. Right, Pearlie? Yes, that's right. Hold up. I thought the urn was, had the name Amy written on it. Now it says I am, huh? Any idea who, or how that happened, Pearlie? Didn't she knock it over? And then she was trying to put the pieces back together? She knocked it over with her ball and she's trying to put it back together. I remember that. Well, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick? Okay. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Curran Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn, it turned out to be an important clue in that case. Sacred urn, one of the treasures of Curran Village, supposedly priceless. It looks like a plain old pot. I don't remember seeing this earlier when we were in there. I don't remember seeing this. Because there was an urn, don't get me wrong, there was an urn, but it wasn't blue like this. Ah, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything. 1 year ago, the murder in Curran Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence. Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mrs. Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn. Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Amy on it. Isn't it weird that it used to say Amy, but then Mia's name is spelled all that, or with the same letters? Like, it could have been her urn for all we know. Until Pearls accidentally broke into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it, let's just say it didn't work out so well. Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts spelling either. Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Amy, it says I am. Something to keep in mind, because maybe later someone's going to pretend like they have the urn and it'll say Amy like it's supposed to, instead of saying I am like the real one does, because it's all broken up. Can't believe no one's noticed this until now, a whole year later. I can't believe it myself. I mean, Nick's pretty good at putting stuff together. You could have let him do it. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean, Nick, Mr. Nick? Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you? But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how... The village's Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Curran School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't. Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it? Isn't it obvious? Go ahead and find the bad guy who did this. Yeah, and get the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective. That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya. Man, oh man, there's no winning with pearls. Fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Masty Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Masty Mask. Do we have that in the court record? No, we just got Mia, Maya, Pearl, Adrian Andrews, and we got the statue. Alright, so I guess just leave now. Again, so there's no murder like normal. This is a robbery this time. Interesting. October 12th, Lord Lee Taylor, main exhibition hall. Right. Let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy. It doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it's pretty much the same yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Yeah, it's true. Bad guy, huh? Hey, don't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again. It's Gumshoe. It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? Why does it still have question marks? We know who this is. I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? I asked you first. Why are you here? Alright, we got it. Why don't you just kiss and make up already? Hello? It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective. Oh, it's you, little miss. Oh, actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Wow. I struggle with that one. I keep messing up every time I try to read. My teeth feel weird when they touch each other. Because that's what it is. I know it's not the name of the game, but I just always done that. And people open it. I don't know why, but it works. You know what I'm saying? Now is a good chance for you to try, or now is a good chance for you to try and remember it right. I'm not calling you Dick, bro. I added after it's uploaded. I don't know why, dude. It just looks nicer. I guess people just prefer it. I don't know. When I initially started streaming this game like years and years ago, I would type out the whole thing, but I wouldn't get any like traction. When I changed it to Attorney Simulator, people started opening it. I don't know why, but that's just how it happened. And I just kind of stuck with it after that. And it might not even have anything to do with that, you know? But I ain't gonna look a Game Torch in the mouth, you know? And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick. I'm not doing that. Okay, it's good to see you again, Detective. Yeah, good to see you again too, I guess. Now, there's nothing different here. Like, they didn't take anything in this area, so I'm gonna assume they must have stole the big statue, but then, like, how would they get that giant statue out of here without being noticed, you know? Like, was it just a one-man job, you know? Is it really just one mask, or how does it go? I guess he's gonna tell us everything we need to know before the trial. But then how do you have a trial if we don't even know the suspect is? He's probably gonna give us one. Really? I've never known that. I guess I don't really interact with the fan base like that. There's people who watch the streams, but like, I don't know anyone who's actually like really into Phoenix Wright in terms of like the whole shipping aspect of it. But I guess I'm kind of glad I don't really know anyone who's like that. Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened? Oh, you're trying to remember my name, Otta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, this thief stole something called the Sacred Urn. Okay, so the urn got stolen. Cool. I know about that. Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask de Mask. They masking. Mask de Masking. That's gonna throw me off for this whole little thing here. I'm probably gonna keep saying that wrong. I know about that too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning. Okay. How exactly do you know that? I got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime. Okay, so that's what that was at the beginning. So that whole thing at the beginning is when the urn got stolen. Why was the urn in a safe like that? Actually, it might not even been the urn. It might have stolen multiple things. Why would they take the urn specifically? Also, weird. He said the urn was just stolen. The scene of the crime, or wrong voices altogether. The scene of the crime, you mean? Here, right? Wrong. The urn is being kept under guard, or careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh? Okay, so they must be that big. Wow. They're protecting it a lot, which is nice, but why though? You know, like, yeah, you want to protect the sacred item, but they're not, you know, from that village, so it's like for them to have such care of it is kind of crazy. It's interesting. Well, I don't know. I guess if you own a museum and you have something that was precious like that, you want to protect it, even if it doesn't seem too valuable to you. It might be valuable to someone else, I guess. So who was guarding the basement warehouse? That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. Oh, we're gonna meet someone new. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective. Ace detective? Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask de Masking. Is he famous? What? You're joking, right? Right, Nick? I almost said right. Someone else calls him right, but she calls him Nick. Always forget. Masty Mass is the hottest thing since sliced bread. Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims. But underneath those disguises is the true Masty Mass King. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist, damn. And this place just opened, I think, right? If Lorelei Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time. What? You knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn? Of course I did. The guy always sends the calling card before he steals something. What? Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. So we got a lot of info going. So he's got a calling card that he puts down before he steals. I wonder where all these stolen items are going. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up. So what's he like? Well, like I told you, Masty Masqué has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back. Wow, that is impressive. All by himself? Yeah, I gotta admit, pal, maybe he's really as good as he says he is. I think I see exactly what's happening, but we're gonna pretend like we don't see it. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send out men on a stakeout. But none of us have ever gotten so much as a glimpse. I'm struggling, bro. So much as a glimpse of this guy. I'm like second guessing myself. Like I'm getting the word right and I keep thinking I got it wrong. I might be just because I'm tired. I woke up like really early this morning with not a lot of sleep. But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief. Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Masty Masqué's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding the detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem. Okay, so we now got a calling card in here. Sent from a heist, the emblem is top secret. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the same guy who got the 4th stolen item back is also the Masqué. But that seems a little too obvious. But then again, a lot of the cases in Phoenix, right, you kind of know who it is before you even get to the trial. Because you're not a detective, you're an attorney. So you can know who it is just about proving that they're guilty or not guilty, right? That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday. So, what she just said right there was really interesting. I wonder if he's going to have imitators. Like, what if the Masqué isn't the one who did it and someone stole... Or someone stole it and like... Okay, I think I get it. The Ace Detective could be Masqué. But then someone's trying to copy him. That's why the 4th one got returned, because he figured out... Or he found it, I guess. And it was like, hey, you're not me. So I'm going to return this. I don't know. We'll see. I'm always trying to theorize so early, but... Usually I'm wrong, so... Thanks, I guess. So we've talked to him as much as we could. Is there anything we can present that he might care about? He doesn't have anything locked. We haven't had to use this yet. I noticed that. To be honest, Kyle, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Master Masquer were ones even I had heard of. They were all world famous. The Terror of Amanon and the Crown of Bangora. I don't know what he's talking about. The Sacred Urn of Kern is famous too. Right, Pearly? Of course. Everyone in Kernville knows about it. Well, yeah. Sounds like we got an unpredictable thief on our hands. Okay. What about this? What about this? Sorry, pal. I don't get much sleep last night. My brain's not really working right. Yeah, you telling me, bro. Somehow I thought, or somehow I don't think sleep will really fix the problem. Hey, keep it down. He might have really good hearing for all you know, and might get mad if he heard. Yeah, I'm cooked. I can't hear everything. I can hear everything you're saying, pal. That's funny. Okay. Okay, we read that already. He's gonna elaborate on this a little bit more, maybe? Okay, here we go. Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal? Does the thief ever send these to the police? No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come to looking for help, though. That's not what happened this time, you mean? You got that right, pal. Listen up. If you guys ever get one of these calling cards, I want you to come to us right away. Got me? Yeah, sure. So someone didn't... Oh, shit. The fact that they didn't come to them this time... Is Adrian dead, bro? Come on. Come on, bro. Is that blood on the floor? No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills. It's all because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know. Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? The heck does that mean? Bruh. If this ain't the... Bro. You're the ace detective, bro? You're the ace detective? You're gonna tell me that you're not the robber? That's what you're gonna tell me? You think I'm stupid? Okay, bro. I'm afraid I have very little offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh, silence! Now you see, it's it's all becoming clear. What do you see? Zari! The truth has once again been more elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes, that's scary. How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both space and time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. My name is Luke Atme. Okay. Alright, bro. Now, I like a good dad joke as much as the next guy, but this one takes the cake, bro. Okay. Ace Detective. Oh, hi. Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of. The name's right. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I'm Maya Faye, Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm Pearly Faye. I'm Missy Maya's cousin and Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice. Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game? Oh, is he like Saw? You want to play? Like I have like a deep voice for him or something? I don't think he's like a deep voice guy. You see that chin? He's in a little. He's got a. Does he have a magnifying glass lodged in his eye? I saw it earlier, but I didn't register it. And what is that ring on his finger? What does it do? Is it magical? Is that the magical item that he stole? I don't know. Maybe that ring's how he gets his disguises. Why is his hair like that? Whatever. Game? Why does this phrase... Hold on. I just sneezed just now. Had to mute my mic though. I didn't want to sneeze into the microphone. Okay, we're good now. Or I think we're good now, I hope. Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Because he's fucking weird. Let's examine the scene. Is he gonna let us do that? Is there blood on this? Sir lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean? This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Atme, have an eye which is educated enough to read the sign. Can you translate for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask Atme. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Masque de Masque. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information so that only a real crime buff would know? I don't think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective. I don't think about what to ask while I listen to what Mr. Ace Detective has to say. Okay. And we can't look at these. There's a camera here, of course. But we can't look at it again. And we can't touch anything in the crime scene. Yeah, all this is blocked off. Okay, we can only talk to him. Okay, gotcha. So you're really as famous as you say? Or are you as really as famous as you say? Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Masque de Masque's arch enemy, the Ace Detective. Look at me. Now I can see them side by side. I mean, bro, that looks like something you will wear. Like, come on now. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs. Is it cherubs or cherubs? I don't know. I've never seen that word before. Of light. I won't dwell on it for too long. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I've been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. Larceny? I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Masque de Masque, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Okay. Yeah, they mentioned it on the news. It was the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Is it the ring on his finger? Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mask. And keep it simple, please. Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle. I see. Huh. Hang on a second. How were you here last night? Here in Lordly Taylor? Naturally, wherever the mask goes, you will find at me laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps, more like masking out elegance you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. For sure. Because right now it just seems like he's the criminal. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. With that nose, yeah, he got the Pinocchio. You got that. Good job, Phoenix. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago. It was 10 days ago that I received Master Mask calling card. Huh. You were hired before the calling card even arrived. Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. The calling card arrived, right? Yes. So, ace detective? That I am. I set a trap for thief right in the warehouse and waited for him alone. Did he put the camera there? Was that his trap? Or did he put it like a fake urn? Like what was the trap? Because if you look at this, now I'm thinking it might be a fake urn because Sacred Urn looks perfectly healthy in this picture. But the one that they got looks like this. You know? Alone, but why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous. Why would I seek help from such a singular, useless group of nincompoops? You got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let Masqué get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Corn-sealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. There's no guards here. What are you talking about? To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. That's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who has seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself. So you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? It's just not possible. Right? Master Matt's calling card. It's got this emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive. But I would not expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you. my fellow ace professionals. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us, ever. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you are pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure. That's right. We're going to find the secret urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return them to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atomy Detective Agency. The ADA sounds kind of cool, I ain't gonna lie. Office of Earthly Delights. Well, then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wait a minute. He's gone. I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office, too. Take me with you, okay? Alright, cool. We get to look at stuff now. A pathetic-looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the secret urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made this poor excuse of a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean? The urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Bay Manor. There was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Mask had taken the box too. So there's paint here. But I think in these games, pink is also blood. No one's commenting on that though. But he did say there was a fight. Wow. This is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shizito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit 7 times, the fun? Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'll sell like hotcakes. There's something about it that bothers me. Wow. You're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly. This sword. Wasn't Mystic Amy holding it last night? Yeah, she was. That's right. Yep. And another thing. The sword hasn't been, or wasn't bent last night. Like it is now. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. Wouldn't expect anything less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed the masquerade with it. Like this. Damn! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before. Oh man, my head, my hair! Shizitsu, Shishito, a ceremonial sword held in the hand of Amy Faye's statue, hasn't been before the crime, or wasn't been before the crime. Can we look at this camera? Here we go. Security camera is trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out. A security camera. Yeah, go stand in front of the door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, don't you think I should smile? Or do you think I should smile? Nah, it's for criminals, so I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. Do I want to know what's on here, though? Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer. A computer. Oh, I've heard of those. It was has such a cute name. I guess she wasn't paying attention when Maya and Phoenix were talking about it the previous day. It looks like the computer is storing the data for the security camera. When someone comes in and out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them. It's probably the trap that the detective set up. Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things. What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot. I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure, right. Right. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Interesting. Camera data, the warehouse camera went off around 1 a.m. Okay, just like Atme told us on the night of the crime. Can I look at what the data says? Oh, it doesn't let me read it. Okay. It looks like there's a lot of info on there, but it's probably just for the photo. "34 years old, has great powers of deduction. It really rarely makes sense. We don't know this guy at all." Now, if you look, their chin shape is the same because if you look at the mask, you know, skin color is the same. The only problem is his nose doesn't go over his mouth like it does here. But noses are kind of flexible in a way, so maybe it's getting holed up. I don't know. Something to think about. Alright, what else can we look at? The blood, of course. What is this right here? Is it paint or blood? Look at what you did, Nick. You spilled paint all over here. I didn't do that. Well, wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color that's outrageous. But this paint has already been dried up. Well, then you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. Looks like it's been several days since it had spilled. Hey, look at this. What is it? There's some kind of shape left in the bottom right or bottom left side of the stain. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. Wait, was this right here last time? And then it got moved over here? Or was it always over here? I don't remember. The statue of Mr. Amy is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We can put it in the office. Hey, it's right in Co. How about a gold statue of me? Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange. Huh? What is it, Pearls? The statue of Mr. Amy. Was this where it was last night? That's what I was saying. Yeah, it was closer. Okay, I knew I wasn't tripping. I'm pretty sure it was closer to the door. Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearlie. I wouldn't have expected anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Okay, we got that new detail. Nice. No open paint cans, though. And everything else pretty much looks the same. But now that we have this new sheet of paper, we can probably show it to what's his face. He might be able to help us, you know, look at it, I guess. Is Gumshoe still here? Got a phone call. Hey, Nick, your phone's ringing. Hello, Phoenix, right here. Oh. It's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? Oh, Gumshoe. What is it? What's so funny? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detectives made his match. Okay. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him. You caught him? You saying you captured Master Mask? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Surrendered? That's great. So when can we come and pick up the Sacred Urn? Well, you see, I was gonna tell you... What? Something wrong? You think you could swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Master, that is. What? He wants to talk to you, Nick. I'll be waiting for you, pal, so get over here, soon. Detention center, huh? You know what I'm thinking? So here's a nice little plot twist. A little outside the box thinking. I'm thinking that Mask de Mask is actually a vigilante. And he's returning stolen items. Meanwhile, at me over here is the one who's actually stealing. And that's why he never catches him. Huh. That's kind of nuts, though. That's probably not what it is. We'll see, though. I was going to say he's not trying to catch him. He's trying to get away from the mask. But I think that's what we're about to learn right now. Hey, pal. Welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yup. After all, we got Mask de Mask. Right, but, so where's the secret urn? Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before. But you're the victim. In this case, huh? Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth. So it's right here? You know he's right, Nick. He is? If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so. In a way. Am I supposed to be thinking of the victim as a dead person since we're always on murder cases? Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get the sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. Okay, so they're two completely different people. There goes my theory of them being the same person. Who are you? I'm Mask de Mask, okay? Hey, Nick. Doesn't he look like, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delight, the famous Mask de Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of the wet paper bag. Okay. So you're the Mask de Mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no. You know what I mean? Why is the letters fading into gray right there? What's wrong? Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that there's not right per se. Or it's not right per se. You see, it's not spelled Mask de Mask, Masque de Mask. It's actually Mask de Mask. What's with this guy? Oh, I get it. Look. What the fuck? Okay. To the security of Lord Lee Taylor, I will be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your treasures of current exhibit. Take good care of this speckled urn, won't you? Yours truly, Mask de Mask. So this is spelled correctly. I thought he was saying that was wrong. That's correct. That's spelled right. So what's wrong? What is he talking about that's not spelled correctly? The hell is he on about? Well, he's a little timid, weakling. We know that much. Don't do that. Don't look at me like that. I don't need your pity. And a major crybaby too. But so why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And you know, and you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure. That broken up old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes, what is it? Could you go and talk to Desi? Desi? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry. I'll give it back. I really will. Or maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Why does he keep doing that with his voice? Oh, am I supposed to read it like it's fading out? There's people who talk like that. They'll be really loud, and then when they get to the end of the sentence, they'll start talking really low like this. And like you know what I mean? There's people who do that. That's how he's talking. I get it. Mr. Nick. I couldn't hear what he said, or he just said, especially that last part. Mr. Damas, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir. I will. I promise. Or maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I really can't do anything. Mr. Damas, about the urn. Oh yes, the urn, right away. Actually no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already, just tell us straight. Please. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it. What? The fuck did you lose it? What did you just say? Did you just say you lost it? Yes or no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it. Like, I said these things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? What, you forgot our sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute. You went on a train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Are you really sure this creep is Masty Mask? Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So who is this Desi person? Please don't talk about my wife like that. I guess she must be his wife. I'm sorry, the truth is, it's my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go and visit her at my hideout? Hideout? Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout? Oh, sorry, naturally I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment actually. Palazzo Pepe, 3rd floor. Let's go have a look, Nick. To Masty Master's hideout. Flynn tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. No one's locking anything off from us. And they're telling us where to go, so let's just follow the instructions, I guess. Look at this. Swords, guns, different masks, wigs. A hot air balloon in the corner that's probably not real, a little toy motorcycle. Some sort of gas containers. What? There's a speaker inside the suit. Wow, check this place out. No doubt about it. This is Masty Mask's hideout, alright. Who is it? Is that you, Ronnie? Oh, she looks cool. Oh, who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desi. Oh, you must be the lawyer, the victim. And the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you. I'm Maya Faye, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nicky boy and Maya, huh? Nobody called me Nicky boy. You did that. Desiree, okay. I can't tell you how grateful I am you decided to help my Ronnie. Well, you're welcome. Did you really call me Nicky boy? Alright, bro, don't take that. What are we talking about? We'll talk to her before we look around. Let's not be rude. About your husband. Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes though. A bit. By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady trading at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me. I stole that urn. He kept saying it, as if it was even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my dear Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, it's a priceless treasure, and is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? How the fuck does she not know with all this stuff in the room? But she's saying he's deluded. So maybe he thinks he is, and therefore he bought all this stuff to say that he is, to convince himself that it was true. Also, that little pamphlet on the table, I wonder if that's going to be like a piece of evidence. It just looks like it might be. Or someone left that there. Because, look how oddly placed it is. It's neon green, and everything else in the room is, brightly colored, but not neon green like that. Alright, so Desiree Delight. Me? I'm the kind of woman who needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yes. I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike, going at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line. You know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type person, or type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ronnie's head spin. The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Talk about a high maintenance wife. So where does Mr. Delight get all this money from? Ronnie is a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they can get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. So maybe Ron was the security guard protecting the safe. And then the ace detective came in and started fighting him. And he was dressed as Masque. And because he was there, he was able to depict what happened so well. Because he was the one fighting the security guard. Remember, Gumshoe blamed it on the security guard. This must be the security guard he was talking about. Good old Ronnie. Okay. It's all making sense. He's a security guard. I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you please tell us what happened last night? What time did the incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yes. I always do my best flying at night. Flying? Oh, you're talking about your motorcycle, right? Yes. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. Can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was all white, or was white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. He's fucked. Okay. What you know about... She doesn't know anything about that, or this. Maybe this? Maybe she knows something about it? What do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick. The emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Oh, whoops, sorry about that. But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Guess we can't talk to her about that? Okay, let's examine the room then. I want to look at this right here specifically. Hey Nick, look on top of the chair. Looks like an envelope and a letter. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Maya, you know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way. You can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it. It's not just because I feel like it. It really could be important. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. We don't know though. Okay. So what's going on with this? Smash the mask. There's a tape recorder hanging off of his neck, or hanging from his neck. Let me see that. Ah, ha, ha, ha. I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? So we heard that before. This is like the thing that Old Bag wears. This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know, it's a fishbowl. Well, like an upside down one anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. And it looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya is more of an adult. Or to be more of an adult, that's a new low. Damn. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Duck and cover, it's a missile. Did you know there's dynamite in missiles? Or missiles, I know. But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. Well, all these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can. Theft of the Mazaran Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy, the theft of the Immortal Goddess statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber strategy. Did the police even investigate this place? No. Nick, it's a torpedo. It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say the torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. Can't look at the weaponry? Okay. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know. Wow. There's no fooling you. I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride it, Nick. What? The emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Master Mask. I better to not tell Maya. She gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. So why was he just in costume here and no one thought to question it? Maybe they know that Master Mask isn't actually like a criminal and he's just like bait for an actual thief. There are a bunch of books lying around. They're all romantic sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Well, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Note. Must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note. A calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Modus operandi? I forgot to say it. Wow. Ron really studied his stuff. That was Latin, I'm pretty sure. Anything else we can present? Let's do profiles. I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it. Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it? Well, not very often, I admit. What exactly does Mr. Light see in her husband anyway? Wow, you must have really seen skyrockets when you first met, or when you first met to love him so much. Oh, when you first met to love him so. Okay, okay. I don't know why they're confusing so much. I'm tired. That's why. Skyrockets. I didn't know people still use that word. I don't think I've ever used that word before, like in a regular sentence. What does she think about? We could just try stuff. Okay. She doesn't know. Oh wait, she did actually say something. Hold on. Hold on. I thought it was just gonna be like generic dialogue. Because it didn't pop up the picture in the top left like it normally does. Oh, that's a mysterious looking. I love old stuff like this. Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. There's going to be a whole exhibit in Lordly Taylor with these types of things. Maya looks so happy. She lit up like a 1,000 watt bulb. Terrific. You can count on me and Ronnie to be there. Sounds like fun. Huh? Yeah. Oops. Looks like the light bulb is starting to flicker. Okay. Okay. Same. Okay. This is a generic line right here. So we see that. We know she doesn't know what's going on. Can't show her that. She probably doesn't know what this is. Yeah. Okay. So we might want to seek the profiles for now. We're probably gonna have to go see the detective. Any new dialogue? No. Okay. Does she know this detective? Possibly. Excuse me, but would you? Okay, she doesn't know. Okay. This is her. Yeah. As long as I got my motorcycle and my Ronnie, I'm happy. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that plus is a little excitement and a little shopping money. Then I'm happy. Okay, now she's starting to sound a bit greedy. Don't you think, Nick? Okay. I don't see anyone on here she could have known. I guess we just leave now. Alright. This is the only place we haven't been yet. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure he's going to want the camera info that we got. The camera data. Is he even here? This is a detective issue. It looks more like a set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? Looks like nobody's home. A waste of time. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try it back later. Okay. I'm gonna examine, though. Some sort of like chem lab over here? This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh. I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know about this. I know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, not carbon. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh, well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. If by alternative theories you mean the ones that make up inside that head of yours, okay. She was so confident when she said that too. Tough. What a creepy painting. It looks like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you in your office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet. I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. Good one. That's an impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. I wonder if this is like one of those shows where you pull one book and it opens like a secret passage window. That'd be kind of sick. My Life as an Ace Detective. Unabridged edition by Luke Atme. Ace Detective. He wrote his own book. Wow. Hey, he's even got one of those big ships in the bottle thingies. Would you look at that? There's a little Luke Atme doll at the helm. How cute. Oh, you can't see it, but he's got a little version of himself on there. There's a microscope here, too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have all our different names on them. This one says Atme virus. This guy is just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. So he wrote like a book about being an ace detective. He's at a chem lab over here. Weird luggage on the bottom, not my business. A fireplace. Did he make his own song too, possibly? Hey Nick, what's this thing over here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used this to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think it's probably one. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. Whoa, it's a huge heart. It's a fireplace. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on a narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. I can't look at anything else. I guess we just leave now. Probably go back to the detention center. That might be the move. Was this music playing last time? Okay. Maybe we could present a profile? That's my lovely wife. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, she sure is. Oh boy, the one topic I didn't want to get into in front of Pearls. But Desi doesn't approve of my interest, so I'm afraid she doesn't like me anymore. What should I do if I want to win her back? She really have to be super honest. Oh boy, he's going back into his little world again. Okay. Ever since I was a little boy, I've always been interested in mysterious masked men. So that's what you wanted to be when you grew up? Yes. Or no, sort of, but not actually. I never imagined I'd feel as much or as bad as I do now about the treasures being... What? Being stolen. People sure can be complicated, can't they? Okay. Now, him not responding to the Adrian picture makes me think he didn't work for her. Oh, he knows this guy. Him. Do you know him? He claims to be your arch rival. Or arch enemy and rival. That person. He's not my arch enemy or my rival. Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, the terms arch enemy and arch rival are the same thing. They are rivals. Only people who have it out for each other will disagree like this. But not much the same. He has nothing to say about himself. That's kind of sad. I think the only character who has nothing to say about himself. Okay. We're back here again. But there is something we didn't investigate. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside of a nice frame. Look, Nick. It's a fake beard. There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick, try on the fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. I'm Phoenix State Mask. Let's borrow it for a while. Whoa, hey, no way. I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as is. Okay. What do you mean put the mask on? What are you talking about? Mr. Light, you must know, right? About your husband and Masty Mask? Masty Mask, of course, I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Ah, he's an imitator. Maya talked about that earlier. She talked about someone being an imitation. So maybe he has the costume because he was trying to be like him, but he ended up running into the actual one. Interesting. Biggest fan. Yes, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. See, Ronnie actually believes that he is Masty Mask. What? What are you talking about? Here we go. We got new details. Let's go. So when Ron first became the Masqué, what are you talking about? He's not the Masqué, huh? But wait a second. Look around this room. This place is obviously the Masqué's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures, but Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he had really stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? True. Also, the books were saying that he looks up to like these heroic thieves. So he sees this guy dressed up like a superhero and he thinks he's like heroic, but he's actually a bad guy. So he's deluded himself into thinking this is a good guy and he wants to be like him. Because he has a real thief in real life, or real heroic thief, quote unquote, in real life, and now he's like totally locked in. Well, I suppose so. Why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? He has a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type, but something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mr. or Master Masqué after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had a feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Miss Delight. Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it to all of us. Desiree's letter, addressed to her husband, Ron Delight, apparently contains something important. And what's going to stop me from opening it? What you going to do about it? I can't open it. Okay. Now we give him this right here. Oh, that's right here. This is from your wife. Oh, from Desiree? Thank you. Letter given to Master Masqué. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is going to be squeezed out. He looks so happy. You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick. Mr. Lawyer. Yes? In the letter that Desiree wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of the mascot. That's true. Can we do that? Maybe in their banana courtroom. I don't know. Well, yeah. But according to Desiree, he didn't do it. He said poor man. Or she said poor man. He's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick? Come on. She could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually, it's hard to say. Oh, no, it's spreading. Please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Yeah, take the case. Why not? Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will? Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief. You can't trust him. Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you. Pearls. Can't believe you defended this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever. Wow. Pearly, wait. This is going to be ugly. I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. It's a new OST. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya. Where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. So go check in on her later, would you? What about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm going to cry. Um, I I know you have a lot of work to do, and I really appreciate it. Oh, Nick, let's get this show on the road. So we have to check on her now, I guess? Come on, Pearly, don't be like that. Huh. So why did they let the little girl go all the way back to the office by herself? I guess she's been on a train before by herself. I guess there's different rules and regulations, I guess. To me, it just don't sound right, though. You know? Mr. Nick, welcome back. Oh, hey, Pearls. I'm glad to see... I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll make some tea to go with it. Hey, Pearls. Looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I should have trusted you. I'll never forgive you ever. Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thanks. Come on, Mr. Nick. Please have some of this cake. Yeah, thanks. Pearls? Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of channeling the toilet. What? Hey, it's okay. I cleaned it this morning. Oh, cleaning the toilet. I said channeling the toilet. That's crazy. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Curran Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met. You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone. Why did she think that, though? That's the only part I'm like confused about, because at no point does either one of them say that that's the case. Hey, Maya, I always thought about this because she was young, but for what? Pearls. I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me. Huh? I heard, there's something you need to understand. Well, what is it? It's kind of like a Curran Village custom. There are hardly any men in Curran Village. Now that you mention it, I've never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, but how spiritual powers run very strong in the Faith family. Yeah, you did, and that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture in Curran Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh. Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father, he's gone, he left the village when she was very young? Boy, that's tough. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Okay. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is... Oh, yeah. I remember now. Pearlie's mother, Morgan Fang. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me, too. Maya. My mother's gone, too. So your mother's still missing. Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Fang. The current master of the current channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the current technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we get out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office. Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick? Yeah, I acted like a baby. Pearls. I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick? Yes? From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said. Oh, that's okay. I'm going out for a little bit. Huh? Where are you going? I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence. Hey, wait. She sure runs fast. We can't just let her just run off by herself. What are we talking about? Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Alright, so we should probably go to Atme Detective Agency because we've been everywhere else. And when we went here, he wasn't here last time. He's still not here. Okay. Oh, we go back here. Okay, now is Adrian going to be here this time? Get some new intel, possibly? It's been a long stream. Lordly Taylor, main exhibition hall. Maya. Oh, Miss Andrews. I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn! Please, calm down, what's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry, I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's don't. I know I don't know it, but I'm good with my hands. Or I don't look at it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. Hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down and talk to us. Forgive me, forgive me. So when did you get the calling card from Nasty Mask? Let's see, exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but the detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much about... he seemed to know much more about Nasty Mask than the police. So you hired him for security, even before the calling card arrived. Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad was, or might happen. I was thinking that, I was actually thinking that Ronnie applied to be a security guard because he was hoping to see the robbery. He was hoping to see the hero thief that is Nasty Mask in his head. I think that's why he applied to be one. Oh, shit. Stop. I've learned to trust my hunches, so that's why there are security cameras, even in the basement somewhere. Warehouse? I hit autoplay by accident while I was trying to get something to drink. Shit the controller on the desk and not on my lap. I'll prevent that. Yes, Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night and even left with a new souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called this paltry little collection of a treasure exhibit anyway. Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. Pottery collection. No, it's poultry. I read it right. Okay. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value at the appraisal was, well, practically zero. Zero. I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it more valuable. The urn contains the soul of Mystic Amy. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Atme. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Karen. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually masking in disguise. No, I personally checked out everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. The only agent should probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. That's a fucked up joke, Phoenix. He probably wasn't. I don't know if he was making a joke, but that's fucked up because she tried to. Didn't she like put a knife in someone, or at least they thought she put a knife in someone? We could probably present this right here because she's seen it before. Miss Andrews. I know, it's all my fault. But what's done is done. I'll make it up to you by making a new urn for you. I'm just wasting my time. She's gone too far gone. Oh, this will help. She'll know this. No, she doesn't know anything about that either. No. Damn. This guy? Damn. Yourself. That didn't help either. Fuck. No. Yeah, there's nothing I can present to her. Interesting. Well, now that she's right here, can she tell me what was right here, possibly? That's probably where the secret urn was going to be displayed. Yeah, I guess so. Should I put on my attorney's badge there? You know, as a replacement? I think it's a little too small for that. How about my Magatama? Now you're just being still. That's definitely too small. And she had nothing to say about it. This is checked off, though. So these things that aren't checked off, they're going to give us new dialogue. It's a full screen from the current secret writings, but I can't read what it says on it. Really? But I thought it was some kind of important spell. Yeah, my mother read it and taught me to memorize it. I'll be in trouble if I ever forget it. Looks like the current channeling school is teetering dangerously on the edge. Wow, this is incredible. It's a tiny version of my whole village. Hey, I have a great idea. We can make a miniature of your office, Nick. I don't know about that. The whole place is overflowing with junk. You die before finishing painstakingly recreating that mess. Well, we could always clean it up first. True. Let's go to the next room then, I guess. Anything change in here? What would you do this? Okay. No. That didn't help. And we can't talk to her about anything. I really don't know what to do. Okay, here we go. He's gonna be here this time for sure. Hello? Well, how lovely is it to see you again, my dear? Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. We're actually kind of... Shh, silence. Precisely as I expected. What is Zardi? The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct? I think we've already been through this. Ha, so my estimation was correct, Zardi. How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? You said you wanted some new information. We got it right here, buddy. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest to save that of finding evidence against my arch rival. It's okay. No, it's okay. Nick is just a bit of piddling evidence hog. That's his defensive style. A piddling evidence hog, you say. In that case, I'd simply be wasting my breath. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks, Maya. Why couldn't you have said I was a rival and not a piddling evidence hog? Probably interested in this right here. This man surrendered to the police, admitting that he was masked to mask. Maybe so, but I'm not convinced that he really is, or he's really behind the thefts. He is. He sounds pretty sure. Just look at his forehead. That's all. It's all in the shape of his mouth and eyes. That is the classic face of a thief. It is unmistakable. Okay. Is there anything that isn't unmistakable to you? This will surely be Master Mesky's final heist. Last time, I was close and managed to retrieve the stolen treasure. Mark my words, this criminal of humanity will be found guilty in due time, and then I, Luke Atney, Ace Detective, will dance with joy. I have no clue what you're blabbering about, but I guess I'll find out soon. Okay, now I think we can just talk to him. 1 second. Alright. Quite the intermission. But we're here. Well, I can do a little emote thing now. That's cool. Alright. So we're going to talk to him. We already looked around this place when he wasn't here. Don't see anything different, really. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty alone, all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my archenemy. I refuse to allow anyone else to interfere with my rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Mr. or Master Masqué since his very first theft. Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered. I don't know how to say that one. But I guess it means he stole. Stole the famous jewel, the tear of Ammonon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit. I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself too. So how did Master Masqué manage to steal the urn? That's the $1 million question. What is the Masqué's modus operandi? Motivation. Oh. Mr. Admin, did you know about the sacred urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Masqué. Sacred urn. Or, I don't know. That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Master Masqué stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn has nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to the pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you'd like. After all, we are all but seekers wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering about Master Masqué's managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah. Now that you mention it, it is pretty strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Masqué escape. This motherfucker. He got one lock. What the? It's a psych lock. Psych lock. So I gotta figure out what that question is then. Does he even know what the psych lock is? Hey Nick, what is the psych lock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. Oh, she's never seen us use it before. Interesting. By breaking through their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? So I guess there's different type of powers for each Magatama. Man, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is prized family heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know how or much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the current channeling school someday. So how do you do it? How do you break the Cyclops thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool. I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out. Oh boy, I think the future mystery master still needs to learn how to be patient. Let's fucking do it then. Here we go. This is where shit gets difficult. Master Mask MO. Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Masquerade commit the crime. Well, now I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know. I'll show him some proof. The Atme, I have here proof that someone went through the door last night. The warehouse camera went off once at around... Yeah, this is it. This proves that someone went through. This was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. It's a reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. So the evidence to prove that he has something to hide. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Master Mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were... There's been a lot of times where I had to clean a toilet, and I don't think... Like, that would be crazy if that was a hint to suggest that that's what he's doing here. He had to use the restroom. That's not what happened. He's never struck me as tired. I think fast asleep... It's like when you do a multiple choice test. Fast asleep is like hinting that he was unconscious. We're going to go with unconscious, and we're going to be wrong. And it's going to suck. I'm afraid that making a guess isn't enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. I can't prove that he was unconscious. I mean, we could say this. We could say he got hit with this because it's bent. But I don't think that's going to be right. Somebody got hit with this. But we don't... But as you can see by the evidence, it says the ceremonial sword held in the hand of the Amy-faced statue wasn't bent before the crime, right? It doesn't say it must have hit him with. He must have got hit with it, right? So this doesn't work. We have to know what happened. Okay. Great progress made right there. Let's save real quick. I haven't saved at all. Okay. She might be able to help us. So she hired him so we could present his profile. She might give us some intel. Because now that we have the new information that she hired him, maybe this will help. She won't talk. Fuck. I thought she might be able to help us. And he won't talk about the camera info. There's no one we can talk to when it comes to that? Oh. But does it work if we present it to him? What about this? Okay, he doesn't care about that. What about Miss Andrews? Ah, the charming young lady responsible for security, Miss Andrews. Miss Adrian Andrews. Huh? You know her? Yes, well, I should. She was the person who hired me to do this job, or for this job. A very intelligent woman, after all. She hired Detective Luke Acme, did she not? I'm not entirely convinced that was an intelligent move on her part. Okay. Ah, him. Yes, well, I saw him earlier. That wretched detective has let this thief slip through his fingertips every single time. Wretched, huh? Now that I think about it, I wonder if they aren't work. If they aren't work. Okay, I wonder if they aren't working together, huh? If you ask me, look at me. I believe the two of them are co-conspirators. If Detective Mushu heard that, he'd probably cry. He's a surprisingly sensitive guy. Okay. Evidence that he was knocked unconscious. We can't ask her anything. She doesn't know. We still can't look at this. So maybe we go to the detention center? That might help. He's not here. She can't provide any guidance. This is all we got to work with, huh? Okay. Is there someone in the basement warehouse now? No. According to this computer data, someone did in fact go through the big doors last night, right? Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go off once, you know. I wonder if that detective brought this camera in with him. Good question. Let's take a look at it. Huh? It says property of Lord Lee Taylor on it. So it's borrowed. Kind of strange for an ace detective, don't you think? We can't ask her about the camera stuff. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So what's the difference? You just stop judging things based off narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this same conversation before somewhere? Yeah, we did. Our precious urn was right there on the other side of these doors. Yeah, and according to the security camera data, someone was in there last night. What I'd like to do to him? Gotcha. Struggling, bro. What is it with this paint, though? There's a shape right there. Looks like this, it looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about that paint, this pink mark. The bottom part of it is shaped oddly and it's shockingly pink. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. When we were here with Miss Andrews last night, the statue wasn't where it is now. Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it probably was the criminal. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mystic Amy while he stole the urn. Hey, cut it out. You're giving me creeps with that kind of talk. Anything else that's going to be new? I'm really starting to like this thing. It's so cool looking. I like to strap it to my waist and walk around like town like a samurai. I don't know if bro. I don't know if that's right. Anyways. Careful. Gumshoe will lock you up and throw away the key if you get caught. I think we're just gonna have to go for it. I think we're just gonna have to try to use that and see if it works. I might have overthought it. And you still don't care about this. Okay. So we must have everything we need to go after this guy. Now we got a bunch of lives. So maybe we just go for it until we fail, you know? Detective Atme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit the crime. Well, now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have here proof that someone went through the door last night. There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of someone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night. But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be a reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see the mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were unconscious. I'm afraid that making a guess isn't enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. I'm going to go with this because even Maya was like someone must have gotten hit with it and then she hit Phoenix with it. So I'm going to guess this is it. Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Amy Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. I did it. You know what? If that's the case, that means Desiree is the one who is wearing this. They mask, so mask Desiree masking. It's her. She likes shopping, so maybe she's out stealing stuff instead of shopping. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you. Clobber? What an ugly way to say it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed the thief had entered the warehouse? No. The coward must have wormed his way in through somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch. Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. You say that again. How could you have underestimated the thief that badly? So now it gets updated. Okay, so I was right. I was overthinking it earlier. The mask knocked Atme out during the crime with a blow to the back of the head. It looks like we've got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right. So the thief may not even be Master Mask. Just one moment, sir lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Master Masqué. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. We got new evidence. So it definitely took it. That's him. Master Mask. Security camera photo. Photo of storeroom entrance taken by the camera on the night of the crime. The thief can be none other than the arch criminal, masking. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such a brazen crime. What are you talking about? So what did you mean by he has a very good reason? Actually, that Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we better go take a look just in case. We definitely did see it. Now, what are the chances that old girl has moved it? Not a chance. Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Amy said? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You need to go and investigate. A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. 50,000? This is blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, right? Alright. Written with the fountain pen found in Ron's room. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. When I see a damsel in distress, I can't help myself. Please, come in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry. But I got another guess. You're... Nick, it's you and Maya, too. What a fluke. Larry. Long time no see. Wait, you know each other? Nicky boy. Nick! You and this girl have, something going on? Something? You mean, I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this? And married too? Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things couldn't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We've got quite the storied history, he and I. And what he used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on now. You're embarrassing me in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see? That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to go check on my bike. And then she just leaves. Nice girl, that Desi. So how have you been, Nick? Too busy if you really want to know. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I've heard from you. And what's with these clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job. But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun. What's wrong? Hey, I gotta tell you, woman, I don't trust him anymore. You got dumped again? Well, Benifer, I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met my famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Benifer, Caddy Tom, I never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me, can you believe it? Well, actually, anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women. They're but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. So what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm here as a natural born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working. A wallet. You say you found this last night? Yeah, it's a driver's license in it, so I figured I must return it myself. Ron's wallet found by Larry at his part-time security job company's building, night of the crime. So that's his alibi, his wallet being somewhere else. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desiree's pictures in here. Desiree's pictures there. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick. It's not what you're thinking at all. He went through the wall and saw the lady was in. No, I'm pretty sure that you haven't changed a bit. No way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight. So you said you found found it at your job, right? Yeah. I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what the uniform is all about. So what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking me that? Trying to see if I got an alibi? You're not the one who hooked off, or you're not the one on the hook of the crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 a.m. in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Yeah, she did say he was a security guard earlier. Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number on it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time at a security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry's working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. $500 was apparently used for a building of his part-time job. Okay, so we just gonna leave and go there? He's not here. Can't analyze that any further. You can check this. Blackmailer. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take the red diamond you received the other day instead. If you don't, I'll take the red diamond you received the other day instead. You know who has a red diamond? Luke. He has it on his hand. Unless that's not a diamond. Okay, doesn't know anything about him. Of course he knows something about her. That Desi is one awesome lady, right? It's been a long time since I felt this way. I think I'm really in love this time. A long time, huh? Yeah. Well, except for what I feel for you, Maya. I don't think he even knows what he's saying anymore. Okay. Oh, he knows this is. Okay. Just thought of something. What if it's actually a hot chick under that costume? Forget about it. It's a guy that trusts me. Man, you're killing my buzz, dude. Boy, talk about someone who has a one-track mind. Alright, I think we bring this to Atme. Let me see if he cares about this stuff. I'm sorry, I can't be more helpful. But I have no interest in finding... Okay, why are you not interested in the thing you told us to go grab? What the fuck? Bro, you asked us to go find this. Are you crazy? What is happening? He asked us to go find this and he doesn't care about it. How does that make sense? Okay. So we got nothing from him on that. Weird. He told us to go find this and he doesn't care about it. You care about the security thing? Okay, no. We got nothing that we can do with her anymore, I don't think. Someone down here? So it's gotta all be here with him. Okay. Wow, him knowing about this is weird. Hey Larry, what about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth. Huh? What? I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000? I don't have that kind of money. No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was for Ron Delight. Whew. Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot. Wait, I'm the idiot. Man, I was totally focused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I got my part-time job at KB Security. What? Seems like I should really find out more about this KB Security company. So you're sure about this key card? Yep, this is the key card we use at the building I work. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use the card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record. Yeah, and it tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Whoa, slow it down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost my job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Keycard found in Ron's wallet, opens the KB Security CEO's office, leaves a record when used. Okay. We need that data to prove he has an alibi. So where is this place? KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now. And you know what mice do when the cat's away? Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see, about 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Lord Lee Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to get here from the KB Security and back. If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then then he couldn't have stolen the secret urn. Exactly. Hey Nick, your phone. Hello? Is this the right residence? Oh, Pearls, where are you? I thought I'd go to Lordy Taylor to try to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost. What? Give me that phone, Nick. Pearly, where are you right now? I was walking along, and I found myself in front of that person's office. That person? Who? That person who doesn't act his age and always says Zari when he's excited. Look at me, Ace Detective. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you. Alright, a little scared. Alright, let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick. What? That phone call just now sounded... Come on now, Larry. Sounded like real cutie. Another one for you. Another one of you... Him. Special friends? Say goodbye to Mr. Light for me. Would you, Larry? He has no idea. I'm gonna give him a pass. There's a bag on the table. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya. Pearly? I never thought I'd see the two of you again. You wandered off by yourself. Why did anyone let you do that? What the fuck? So is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office? Yes, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight and his door was just unlocked. Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Yeah. Now that you mention it. The fuck is this? And it stands out like a sore thumb. This bag. I'm sure it wasn't here before. Looks quite full. I wonder what could be in there. Hey Nick, come on. Open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. He's here. What are you doing, sir lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry, Maya. Made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging around here, or about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial. Zardy. Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Wow, Nick, sounds like it's going to be really exciting. What's going to happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick. Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I Look At Me will take the stand. And then Zardy, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators. Co-conspirators? Or conspirators. You're quite quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial. What are you talking about? So, lawyer, if you truly are who you say you are, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Who the fuck is that? Godot. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is Damask. My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Okay, bro. Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that a spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot. The prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in the country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth, men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him. Prosecutor Godot. But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Miles Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But ace prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country. And you agree with that? Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow. Nice. Good one. Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong? I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. So, lawyer, the stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. He's got the red ring that they were talking about. I think he's the one who got blackmailed. That's my twist. But next stream will be the trial. That was a long ass investigation.